Today we're going to be binging on Copics. Hi, it's Therese from Lostinpaper, and today I'm here to colour with you. I've got this really fun set just released from Ellen Hutson in the Essentials by Ellen collection, created by Brandy Kincaid, and it's called Binge Watching Lady. So she's one of the new leading ladies, and that's why I thought we'd do some binging on Copics. So not a lot of binging really, but she'll be binging. And I've stamped out a few of the images from the set. As always, Brandy includes so many fun little details and elements that you can add to a card design and make it your own, and always includes some really fun sentiments as well. So I thought I'd just do some simple Copic colouring today. I've got the caps off to the side so you can actually see which colours I'm using, but I will also list them all at my blog, and you can find all the links there as well for the products that I've used. Not many products in this card either. It's a very clean and simple card really. So when it comes to colouring skin, I like to do my shadow areas first, so that's my darkest areas, and that will just sort of tell me where my highlights are going to be across my whole image. And with my hair, I tend to do it the opposite way, because otherwise I find I colour in too much and I end up with no highlights. So I actually just quickly throw a highlight in before I start adding the depth to the hair. So it goes from highlight to the darkest colour to the middle colour, and then I come in with the highlight again, and then with my middle colour just to add some details. So when I'm adding my second highlight, I'm actually just really wetting the paper with the marker, and that's just going to allow the colours to sort of blend within the cardstock and give it a little bit smoother finish. If I didn't want it to be so smooth, I'd wait for it to dry and then come back in and add some colour on top, and that's a really good way to add some details. While the paper's wet, it will absorb the Copic colour that you're putting on top a lot easier. You can actually wait for Copics to dry, and I have done this. I've come back, I've not liked the colour, I've come back and changed it by adding another colour over top, so it will actually reactivate. So I've found one of the tricks over time is not to over blend. I used to blend and blend and blend and blend, and that was fun, but I was basically wasting ink. I was putting ink down and then lifting it up again with the lighter colours as I was blending it. So nowadays what I like to try and do is actually add my shading and do less blending. So sometimes I'll even just draw a line in with my shading. I know that the larger areas like her t-shirt are a little bit more difficult to get a smooth finish on. The trick that I found is just to add more ink and step aside for a minute. You can always come back and add some more after, but I've found that if I saturate the paper a little bit better on those larger areas, I get a better blend. And I know that you're not really going to see a lot of her t-shirt anyway, so I'm not getting too... Oh, it's a pyjama top. I actually made these pyjamas. I thought, well, I think they are pyjamas. Well, they're nice and bright and fun, so that's how pyjamas should be. This set comes with a coordinating die, and when I say coordinating die, I mean all the dies. Even those tiny little popcorn have their own dies. It's hilarious. So be careful not to lose them. And I did run all those through my die cutting machine. Now this is working directly on the front of my card. I want to create sort of a carpet, really, I suppose. And I'm using my life-changing brushes to add some Ultra-New ink, and I find that Ultra-New ink works really well on the 110 Nina, and that's just going to give somewhere for my image to be grounded. And I've added one of the sentiments from the set. I used my Misty just to make sure that I didn't have to come back and restamp, because it is a new stamp set to me. And then I've popped up my image, and I'm just going to use some matte medium and some tape to adhere all the pieces to the front of my card. Can you believe those tiny little pieces of popcorn have a die? I wouldn't like to try and cut them out without one though. Oh, and that didn't hurt her feet. So what do you think about my popcorn eating binge leading lady lying down on the floor? I thought it'd be fun to have her with her head on a pillow, and this is taken from the Unicorns and Rainbows stamp and die set, and it's actually a cloud image, and I thought it'd make a really nice soft pillow for her head. So don't forget to like this video if you liked it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. It's always a blast having you visit me here, and I love to hear what you've got to say. Till next time, happy paper crafting. Bye.